Good morning, students. Day before exam, what and all you have to prepare for CA final costing paper. Both old as well as new scheme. Old scheme, advanced management accounting. New scheme, strategic cost management and performance evaluation. Now, the first priority, the day before exam, you have to cover is the theory part. Complete the theory part first. That will help you to score more mark. If you are strong in theory, you can be the person to understand the question better manner. Especially in final examination, what is the problem in the problem is the main problem. Understanding the question itself difficult. Therefore, try to cover the theory part. All the concepts are there in the theory. What are all the expected theory question that I have posted in my Telegram. My Telegram channel is CAK Hariharan. Kindly download the important questions and complete those questions. The very next priority, the areas you have to concentrate for the practical paper for the examination is, first priority goes to CVP analysis and decision making. In marginal costing, CVP analysis and decision making. CVP analysis and decision making is an advanced version of marginal costing only. In general, unlike intermediate, they won't ask mere BEP or margin of safety in final exam. With marginal costing tools, decision making question only they used to ask. That two big questions, 12 to 16 mark question. Therefore, CVP analysis and decision making, more particularly multiple BEP, especially 3 BEP's computation problem, kindly refer. Next, 3 levels with respect to indifference point computation. BEP and indifference point merging questions are there. Those questions you have to concentrate. Thereafter, make or buy decision is important. Which machinery you have to purchase. So, decision making area you have to be very careful. The second one, relevant costing. First topic is CVP analysis and decision making. Next, relevant costing. Relevant costing, common pitfalls in relevant costing is important. Based on that, this time they may have the chance to ask the question. Next, standard costing. With respect to standard costing, market size and market share variance, expected question. Practical question, market size and market share variance, that is available in profitability analysis, or also called strategic profitability analysis, applicable for both old scheme as well as new scheme. Next, concentrate profit approach. In case of old scheme, profit approach is important. Sales variance, profit approach. In case of new scheme, instead of profit approach, kindly concentrate contribution approach. Sales variance in contribution approach. In addition to that, fixed overhead with calendar variance is important, and with ratios also in calendar variance is important. It's applicable for both old as well as new scheme. Next, transfer pricing. That too, transfer pricing with the limiting factor, opportunity cost concept. Variable cost plus opportunity cost. Whenever limiting factor, whenever key factor arises in transfer pricing, we have to fix the transfer price based on opportunity cost approach. So, transfer price is equal to variable cost plus opportunity cost. Based on that problems, you have to work out. Next, conflict arises means dual rate pricing policy, two-part pricing policy. Those pricing policy also, whenever conflict arises, how to resolve that type of pricing problem is important with respect to transfer pricing. Next, pricing decision, especially pricing decision merged with life cycle costing and problem is there. So, kindly go through that problem. How to fix the selling price, that is important in that area. And last one is DPP and CPA. Direct question, copy paste question from the material. Very much chances are there in the exam. Especially the doll problem is important. Doll and dress. And another one is cost sheet related, DPP cost sheet related problem. So, identification of cost per unit, fixed and variable cost segregation. That problem which is there in the study material, that is also important. So, this is a first level, more priority we have to give. I'll repeat the topic once again. Decision making, CVP analysis and decision making, relevant costing, standard costing, transfer pricing, pricing decision merged with the life cycle costing, DPP and CPA. These are all the topics more important both for old scheme as well as new scheme. Next level priority. So, after finishing the first priority, so first theory part over, thereafter practical problem, first segment over. The second segment, second priority with respect to practical problem is TQM related problem important. That too, conformance and non-conformance oriented practical problem is important. One practical problem is there, bat and ball problem. So kindly go through which is there in the study material. Conformance and non-conformance cost you have to compute. Next, throughput accounting, theory of constraint throughput accounting. If two bottlenecks are there, mean how to identify. That practical problem is important. Next, budgetary control. Mere direct budgetary control they won't ask. Mere preparation of production budget, sales budget they won't ask. Budget with the standard costing, budget with the marginal costing. Combined problem only. This time very much chances are there. Next, service sector costing. That too, direct question may not be there in service sector. Service sector with operating costing. That practical problem is important. Especially this time, kindly go through the VIP, middle row, last row related problem. So conventional program, that practical problem which is there in the institute material. Next, up on the airbus, blood bath, that what conventional, again what, theater oriented problem. This is all what, combination of theory, combination of marginal costing with service sector costing problem. Those problems kindly go through. It is there in the institute material as well as practice manual. And last one is activity based costing. Cost driver rate computation oriented problem is important. These are all the practical problems second segment. I'll repeat the topics with respect to second segment. Again, this is applicable for both old as well as new scheme. What are all the second segment topics? TQM, theory of constraint, also called throughput accounting, budgetary control, service sector costing, and activity based costing. And last segment, 4-mark question, concept based theory question as well as theory question, direct theory question will come. Those topics are value chain analysis, Pareto analysis, life cycle costing, target costing, balance scorecard, cost reduction and cost control. These are all the topics. Concept based 4-mark theory question nowadays they are asking. Identify the following items comes under, are valid or invalid. This type of 4-mark question you have to concentrate these areas. Next, so first priority, foremost priority theory part. Thereafter I told 3 different segments with respect to practical problem. Next, in general, especially for the old scheme, now I am going to tell what are all the theory you have to more focus and what are the theory in general student used to omit. Those theory this time very much what you have to pay attention, especially MRP and MRP1 based theories. Next, synchronous manufacturing, 7 principles with respect to synchronous manufacturing. Business excellent model, say a direct short note question will come. Disinvestment strategy or so-called divestment strategy. ERP, benefits as well as features. These are all the theory question more important. In addition to what are all the theory I have mentioned in my telegram, these are all the question commonly omitted area from the student side. Please concentrate. Direct theory question very much chances are there with respect to old scheme. Now I am going to discuss only with respect to new scheme, case studies and all more important. With respect to new scheme, nowadays they are not giving question paper, they are giving question booklet. It is equal to one supplementary study material. Even to go through the question, student may need one study holiday. So, how to attack the new scheme paper? What are all the area you have to focus? What are all the area I have told? In addition to that, what are all the other areas applicable only for the purpose of new scheme you have to focus? First one is performance measurement. In performance measurement, the management theory problem, management theoretical topic. In that performance measurement, pure finance nature and other than financial natures are available. In pure finance nature, EVA and SVA is important. This time you can expect EVA, economic value added, based problems. Computational, compute EVA, chances are there. So that practical problem which is there in the study material, kindly go through. Similarly, non-finance matters. Case study based question, very much chances are there. The following areas you have to be very careful. Performance prism, performance pyramid, building block method, and triple bottom line method. So these are all the 4 areas. Direct case study based question, very much chances are there. 10-mark question may come. Performance pyramid, performance prism, building block method, triple bottom line method. Another area with respect to case study is how to measure the performance with respect to not for the profit organization, non-profit organization. That segment also important for this exam. Next, types of environmental cost, direct question will come. Supply chain management is most important with respect to case study. 8 key process of supply chain management, you have to be very thorough. And another case study oriented with respect to supply chains, downstream method, you have to be very careful. All sub-classification based on, upstream and downstream, pull and push model, especially downstream model, kindly go through for the case studies. 6 marketing model based on the direct question may very much chances are there, or concept based theory question may come with respect to 6 marketing model. Feedback control and feed forward control based on that case study question you can expect this time. Next, 7 types of wastage in lean system. Be careful with respect to 7 types of wastage. Direct question mentioned with respect to lean system. Lean Six Sigma is also direct 4-mark question, expected question. Next, another case study oriented area is 5S. So Japanese terminology. What are all the 5S are based on that direct question or case study question will come. Another case study oriented area, TPM model. 8 pillars most important. The 8 pillars, 5S is the foundation. Based on that, again case study question will come. Next, practical problem only for the new scheme, OEE computation. So OEE computation, this time practical problem will come. And with beta, how to compute. Clear? That practical problem also very much important for the coming exam. Next, direct theory question, any one area, 4-mark question this time we can expect. Those areas are agriculture sector, power sector, and IT sector. Yep, especially MSP, minimum support price, short note question, direct question, chances are there only for the new scheme. So these are all the areas you have to cover day before examination so that guaranteed to pass. Don't get fear with respect to length of the question paper. Read the question paper. Try to have the grip over the practical problem. You can jot down the important areas also, important issues in the questions also. Thereafter, requirement by requirement, if you are going to attack, easily can solve the problem. Wish you all the very best. Okay, try to see soon in as a my professional colleague. All the very best.